Sword of the Demon Hunter, chat. Let's take a look at this one. So, if you like Demon Slayer, you might love this one or you might really hate it. Let me explain, because this character was probably the first character. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really look back into the past like some of you, like Bob back there. Yeah, I see you, Bob. I can't look back into the past and see any of the characters that I've said what I'm about to say about. Is that I don't like the main character. I don't. But it's a good thing, right? This you think because it's Demon Slayer, oh, he does have a sister, by the way, who is also a demon, right? So you think, oh, you got the brother and the sister who love each other and they're going to fight all the demons together. No, that is not what this one is about. It's completely different. It's completely different. And so here's the girl that he loves, the main character loves, and that's his sister, whom he also loves. Not in that way, of course, but you know what I'm talking. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So there's like 5 or 6 episodes of this, and I'm not gonna go really through all the screenshots of it because I only got 3 of these. But what ends up pretty much happening, you're probably gonna skip this, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of you know, get your foot in the door. What ends up happening is that his sister, this one, the demon, ends up killing her, the love of his life, right? So he tries to, he wants to kill her. And I'm like, look, there are a lot of things that you could easily do when you're angry. But chat, if someone whom you loved killed someone that you loved, your instant plan isn't to kill someone you love. Like, I honestly, no, that's a terrible idea. That's a very terrible idea. If anything, you would say, get out of my life. I don't want to ever see you ever again. But that's not what happened here. That's not. It's not. And that's the setup for the like the rest of the show, the rest of the series, is that he's on a journey trying to find the his sister because she ran away and joined the demon cult. And I think the reason why I said it's a good thing that I don't like the main character is because he did something very stupid, and I feel like throughout his journey he's slowly going to realize that he's done something dumb. He's let his anger control him. And I think that's like I think that's a great way of creating a character. The main character shows his flaws right at the beginning. They grow up, by the way. They're not going to stay kids. But the main character shows his flaws right at the beginning, and you feel a certain way about it. And he's slowly growing from that. Throughout his journeys, he's helping other people with their problems, and I think in turn, he's becoming a better individual himself with his own, like learning to deal with his own problems. And I think that's what makes this character a very magical one. I don't know if I will follow it because I don't know if I'm going to follow this one because it's. You remember I said I really like story? Yeah, this got a lot of that. Like in terms of, it got a lot of world building, So you see the lives of a lot of other characters that may or may not die, end up dead. But I'm not looking for a. This is a samurai kind of anime, right? Demon Slayer. If you like Demon Slayer or hate it, you might like or hate this one. But I don't. I'm not. I'm just not feeling this one. I'm caught up on it. I might stay caught up on it, but for the most part, because you see a lot of similarities with Demon Slayer too, between this and Demon Slayer, is that when he's taking out some of the demons, you get to experience like a lot of how these demons became what they are through some type of pain or what have you. So when you're watching Demon Slayer, you see that when you get to know a little bit of why some of these demons became what they are. So it's that kind of hits you right in the feels kind of thing. It humanizes the bad guy, and I know a lot of people hate that don't humanize the bad guy. I think the best villain, chat, of any story would probably have to be. Would he be the best villain from the that Puss in Boots movie? I forget his name. John Redcorn? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't remember. But he, this one right here, I would give it a good 9. It's hard for me to say 10 out of 10, even though it's easy for me to say 10 out of 10. A good 9 out of 10 so far. So far, there's action in it, but it's more build up, really. And I think that it's just focusing a good like half and half, right? It's focusing on his character development. It's focusing on where he went wrong in the first few episodes. Also, what makes this, you know what? Actually, this is a 10 out of 10 anime. You know why I said that? Because the first episode was an hour long. That right there is amazing. I love that. I love that. An hour long first episode to really set the scene. Oh man, I bet the manga was great on this. I bet it was. I really bet it was. That I think a lot of like great anime should start. That's how you know an anime is going to be good, when they start out with an hour long. They're like, hey, we got plenty of time, plenty of budget. Let's go hard, right? If they made an anime, every episode is an hour long. If they did that, oh man, they should have did that with Naruto. Just, just they could have just packed that down into an hour long. Every episode into an hour. Like they could have easily done that. They could have easily. No, just turn it into a few movies. That's enough episodes. Anyway, chat. I would 100% give this a try if you're into any kind of like a Demon Slayer type of story, because Demon Slayer has a lot of action in it, right? I think it's healthy, a healthy mix of both action and story. This one I think goes a little bit more onto the story element. Yeah, but the action scenes are pretty good though. They are. Not solo leveling good. I think on par. They're neck and neck, easily neck and neck with solo leveling. Oh yeah. Demon Slayer good? Nah. Dragon Ball good? No. My Little Mermaid? Probably. I don't know. I've never seen it. Anyway, on with the rest of the show.